Good afternoon, this is Aranda Gutierrez coming at you from Channel 101. Today's topic is about the dangers of cell phones, radiation, and potential ways in which they may harm us. We are now interviewing teachers from Burgess High School to get their opinions about their matter. We will now switch it out over to Sarah Velasquez.
This is Sarah Velasquez from Channel 101. I'm with Miss Kristen, the nurse at Burgess High School, and I'll be asking her some questions. What is your opinion on cell phones?
On cell phones in general?
Yes.
Well, I think they are useful to keep in contact with people and keep up to date. But I also think that they have some drawbacks.
Okay. Knowing that you have medical knowledge, do you believe that the radiation from cell phones is causing cancer?
I think that's still up for debate, but I definitely think that just to be sure, people need to not keep them by their heads at night. They need to not keep them on their body all day, and just take some safeguards in case it's actually true.
Okay. How long do you use a daily? How much time do you spend on your phone?
Do I talk on it? Probably 20 minutes. 30 minutes, and texting probably all in all, probably 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Okay. Do you have kids?
I do.
What do you think?
How much time do I think they spend on it? A lot.
What do you think is a safe amount for them to spend on it?
Oh gosh. I mean, as a parent, you would like none because your child sits in the corner and is isolated and doesn't talk and is texting and Snapchatting and Instagramming and tweeting and whatever else y'all do on there. I think that kids should take breaks at dinner time and homework time and things like that to interact with other people and to concentrate, because when they're doing homework and they're constantly Snapchatting or surfing, it's disruptive to your thought process, and it takes them a lot longer to get things done. And then also, like at dinner, you want to be able to have a conversation and not have people interrupting. It would be like if I just came up, hello, all dinner long. That's kind of rude. So we try to not have them at dinner, and then not while they're doing homework, and try to remind them that maybe you need to take a break because your brain might need it.
Do you think they should modify the software in the cell phones so that they're not that damaging related to the radiation?
I don't know that they really can. I mean, they've got batteries in there, and batteries, give off. I mean, they change the particles, so I'm not sure we can totally do away with any type of frequencies being emitted from the phones and the electronics in them. I think probably as technology gets better, we're going to have, more efficient batteries and less moving. I guess they don't really have moving parts, but I guess, maybe batteries that don't emit as much, or we'll have cases that kind of encapsulate it so that it doesn't spread.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Kristen. Sarah Velasquez from Channel 101 with Mr. Ocheski from Burgess High School. What's your opinion on cell phones?
My opinion on cell phones? I don't like them. If I could go back in time and kill the person who created the cell phone, I would.
Okay. Do you believe that cell phones give out radiation that causes cancer?
No, I don't. Actually, if they do, it's such a small amount that it's not going to give you cancer. We're being bombarded by radiation that theoretically gives you cancer all the time. Whenever you're microwaving something, it's giving off radiation. Whenever you're watching TV, it's giving you radiation. Whenever you're outside, the sun's giving you radiation. So cell phone radiation is negligible compared to the stuff that you're actually getting hit with right now. That light is giving off radiation. You have electrical wiring in the walls that are giving you radiation. It's all over the place. That thing's giving you radiation. So, not the least bit concerned about it.
Okay. Do you own a cell phone yourself?
I do, but I hardly ever use it because I don't have any friends. So.
What's your opinion on a safe amount of time you should spend on your phone to have the minimal exposure to radiation?
Well, again, I think if cell phones were actually dangerous, the FDA would recall them and no one would have a cell phone. The fact is, the cell phone doesn't give you enough radiation to be a major cause of concern. So you can spend as much time on the cell phone as you want to. It's not necessarily going to hurt you.
Okay. Thank you. Regina from Channel 101. Hi, Mr. Burns. How many hours do you spend on your cell phone? And
How many hours on my cell phone?
Yeah.
Oh, like half the day.
And what type of cell phone do you use?
I have an iPhone.
Do you think the iPhone causes radiation at all? Like, to cause you any diseases, some sort of things?
I've heard this, although I haven't seen it. But I have heard this, yes. I've heard this before.
Okay. Do you think we should, like, abstain the time for the cell phone?
It would be good, I mean, maybe for that aspect of health, but also just for, like, your own, just I think it'd be good, yeah, to limit our phone use, because too many people like this. So we need to connect more as people.
Do you believe in that aspect of health? That, like, do you think it will be damaging for you, like, you're young right now. If you go to an old age, do you think it would cause any sort of effect?
Oh, I think it's definitely possible, yeah. I think it's definitely possible. I hope not, because I do spend a lot of time on my phone. I always have it, like, right up next to my face. So, yeah, I think it would be, something that could definitely be possible.
Thank you, Mr. Burns. This is from Channel 101.
What am I saying?
Good afternoon, this is Yesenia Moreno from Channel 101, and today I'm with Mrs. Devil, and we're going to be asking her some questions concerning the breaking news right now.
Yes.
Hello, how are you today?
Great, as always.
Perfect. Yes. So I want to ask you, what do you think about cell phones in general?
Really needs to stop all these cell phones, all of everything. I can't take it anymore because one of the things is I'm the biggest person on Snapchat. Everyone follows me. But it's causing harm, lots of harm.
Great answer to the question that I just asked you. Another question is that, do you think cell phones cause radiation that could in the future cause cancer?
For sure. Like I said, I'm one of the biggest followers on Snapchat, and I think people are going to get radiation because they're always following me. That's probably the biggest thing right now, so be careful.
Thank you for your advice.
No. Thank you.
Also, have you heard any recent news about radiation, considering radiation and cell phones in general?
Probably with the whole radiation thing, it's going to be jealousy. Radiation is a jealous thing about the cell phones because I'm on the cell phones all the time. So when you hear radiation and you hear jealousy, you're going to hear Mrs. Esteban. So just be careful.
Thank you for your advice.
No.
You're a fabulous person, and I
Yeah.
hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you. Yesenia Miranda from Channel